Some men like my full lips, my Cupid doll full lips. Give you an example. Craigslist guy I wrote to when I was back in LA. I only wrote to men whose ad sparked my interest a little bit, and he was talking about how he was depressed and being touched, yada yada, all that kind of crap, sex, for lack of a better word, was the only thing that eased his pain. And since I could relate to that to a degree, I wrote to him. And he wrote me back, as I sent him a picture, of course, and basically said something along the lines. He said other stuff, but he said, I like full lips as long as, he either said as long as a woman or as long as you know what to do with them. I like full lips as long as you know what to do with them. I wrote him back, I know what to do with them, but only with the right person. Needless to say, he was not the right person. You just get a vibe for that sort of thing, I suppose. Read between the lines. Anyway, this is for those of you who might be puzzled, might be wondering how I could have done this to myself, aka, ow, fucked up my back. Well, think about it. Think about it. I arrived in Massachusetts. I arrived at the airport after I had suffered so much trauma back in LA. You can find out all about that if you simply watch my videos. Living on the streets of LA for a week or some, whatever I labeled them. I think living on the streets of LA for 7 days. I arrived here. As my mom had said, she would put her foot down and let me stay here for a couple months. Made it back here. Homer and I were actually alive, miraculously so. I called my mom up, I'm here, come get me. There's been a change of plans, you're going to insert name of shelter. And then when I'm understandably upset, what do I get from my mom? Stop being so selfish, Linda's dying. Stop being so selfish, Stephanie's dying. Stop being so selfish, Melissa's dying. Stop being so selfish, Laura's dying. Don't upset the family, Laura, in other words. And that's what I got from her. It's a new nightmare. What's going to happen to my baby? I've risked my life to take him. What's gonna happen to Omar after all this? And then I'm in the shelter, and my mom's complaining all the time that Omar's going to the bathroom on the floor. So I'm terrified all the time that Marion is going to force my mother to get rid of Omar. New daily stress, new nightmare I have to make the best of. I was down to like 198. I'd already lost 34 pounds, even though Donald even got upset when I put my foot down and said, I've gained 17 pounds, 16 pounds. I'm almost back up to what I was before. You think I was going to find myself in this new hell and put the weight back on? You know what kind of fattening, non-nutritious meals they serve in those places and shelters? I had to compensate. I had to compensate for the fact that I couldn't, how am I supposed to exercise? The only exercise that I could do, I can't join a gym, I had no money. And the exercise I could do was walking, and I had to carry my bags. Because even if I have to carry something each day, especially if I wanted to, go to the library, have carry around my notebook or my camera or upload these videos or what have you, I was angry too. Angry people, just angry. Everything. I'd been through so much fucking trauma. And proof of that is Social Security doesn't easily award things lightly. I just got a back pay of $16,667, and I'm going to be getting $991 a month. I did what I had to escape the anger and to lose weight. And I dropped another 32, 33, another over 30 pounds in 6 months' time. I exercised like crazy. Did I know it was a risk? Oh, yeah. I knew it was a risk. I'm not a spring chicken anymore. I just turned 44 in September. I knew I was risking it. And I didn't care. It was my salvation. It was my only escape. One time this guy in the shelter also told me, who you look like? Daryl Hannah, he says, I saw you walk in insert city far away. I'm like, yeah, I walk and walk and walk. I told him it's my salvation. I said, I walk everywhere. I walk a lot. I said, I got skinny again. And I fucked up my back in the process. And only ignorant people who have no depth to speak of could ask, how could I have let this happen? I'm sure it had already begun when I was lugging around Omar every day. It was 22 pounds of Omar and 4 pounds of carrier. I almost fell down the stairs more than once. I wasn't thinking about elevators. I was just stupid. I was on autopilot. And you just don't go up the stairs carrying 26 pounds of anything. And you can't hold on because I had something else in my other hand. I almost fell backwards. I would have been dead. I would have been whatever. How do you live with so many almosts? back there in LA, I was going to Spotlight Bar. I was taking the buses into Hollywood. From LA into Hollywood. So I could just not be a loser, nobody knew that I was homeless and penniless and living under Donald and Hope's good graces, and nothing I did was good enough for them. And she took out her frustrations with her life and with her job that wasn't giving her as much work and paying her as enough, and with Donald's alcoholism and laziness and what have you, on me. And I couldn't even get them to understand that Omar's teeth were rotting out of his skull. And I'm not an irrational ogre to want him to eat more dry dog food and less crap that you give him. All these things contribute to post-traumatic stress disorder now. Donald strangling me, choking me, and then stopping only. I couldn't have stopped him. He stopped himself. On March, it was a few months ago, March 6th, whatever it was, March 6th, yeah. I'm not even over flying backwards down that hill and being knocked unconscious and waking up not to the man I'd spent 7 years, 8 months of my life with, but to two strangers practically yelling at me, "We saw what happened, let us call the cops." No, I don't want to ruin his life. I don't want to ruin Donald's life. He left me like garbage. Do you see how drained you are? I'm an emotional basket case. I'm never going to be loved. I'm never going to have any kind of normal relationship or whatever. So I love looking good, and I was not going to go busting my ass to lose those 30 pounds despite Donald and Hope and their, Donald, I wish you could get thin, gonna, make whatever his asshole thing with Donald. See, he's such a fucking prick. Yeah, I fucked up my back. I'm skinny again. Hopefully I didn't fuck up my back permanently. Hopefully I don't have to get a back surgery. I really don't want to get back surgery. Don't want any kind of surgery. If I was going to get back surgery, then why don't you lift my boobies up, while you're at it. Kill two birds with one stone. Of course, they don't do shit like that, but, it can be facetious. So, yeah, I fucked up my back. I exercise like crazy, not just to keep my weight down or to continue to lose weight, despite the circumstances I was in, where I can't eat my little mini meals, and I eat fattening meals at night and can only eat the 3. You can't have whatever. I did it, and now I'm paying the price, but I'm skinny again. I don't know. What do you want? I've been screaming for years and years and years. I should have been fucking famous a long time ago. Based on other people I see who become famous, I have brains, beauty, and talent, yada, yada, yada. I've been through hell and back from the moment I was fucking born. Even Donald saw that, He saw that that's what should have made me famous. Not so much because specifically what I could do, or just because who I am, what I've been through. Whatever.